Once upon a time, in a little town nestled between rolling hills and dense forests, there was a place where everyone went to bed early, because every night, without fail, the moon would shine bright and full. It was the moon's duty to light up the town so the people could dream sweetly, and the owls could hunt with precision, and the wolves could sing their nightly songs. But one night, something strange happened. The moon didn't appear. The sky was dark, with only a smattering of stars, but no moon at all. The townspeople noticed immediately. Children peeked out of their windows, waiting for that familiar glow, but it never came. The next morning, the town was buzzing with chatter. The baker, Mrs. Crumble, was the first to notice. "I couldn't see a thing while making my bread," she exclaimed. The mayor called for an emergency meeting in the town square. Everyone gathered to discuss the strange event. "I bet it's the work of the night goblins," said Mr. Tibbles, the blacksmith. He was always quick to suspect something unusual. But young Timmy, a curious boy with bright eyes, shook his head. "No, it can't be goblins. Goblins love the moonlight, they wouldn't want to get rid of it." Timmy had always been fascinated by the moon. He loved how it changed shape, from a sliver to a full circle, and then back again. So, he decided to investigate. That evening, Timmy packed a small satchel with a few cookies, a water bottle, and his trusty flashlight. "I'm going to find out where the moon went," he declared to his little sister, Molly, who looked up at him with wide eyes. "Can I come too?" Molly asked, clutching her teddy bear. "Okay," Timmy agreed. "But stay close to me." The two set off as the sky began to darken. Without the moon, the forest looked a bit scarier than usual. The trees cast long, eerie shadows, and the wind howled through the branches. But Timmy and Molly were determined. As they walked deeper into the forest, they heard a soft, tinkling sound, like chimes in the wind. Following the sound, they stumbled upon a glowing path of silver dust leading deeper into the woods. "What do you think it is?" whispered Molly. "I don't know," Timmy replied, "but I think we're on the right track." The path wound around ancient oaks, through a field of fireflies, and up a small hill, at the top of which sat a large, silver tree with leaves that shimmered like the moon itself. And there, sitting on a branch, was a tiny creature with wings as delicate as cobwebs, holding a small jar of light. "Hello there," Timmy called up. "Did you take the moon?" The creature, startled, nearly dropped the jar. "Oh, I didn't think anyone would notice so soon," it squeaked. It fluttered down to Timmy and Molly, revealing itself to be a moon pixie. "Why did you take the moon?" Molly asked, hugging her teddy tighter. The moon pixie looked down sadly. "It's my job to polish the moon every night, to make sure it shines bright. But the moon is so very big, and I'm so very small. I thought if I could just take a piece of it down here, it would be easier to polish." Timmy thought for a moment. "But without the whole moon up there, the night is too dark. The moon needs to be in the sky to do its job." The moon pixie sighed. "I know, but I can't do it all by myself." Timmy smiled. "What if we help you?" Molly nodded eagerly. "Yes, we can help." The moon pixie looked surprised. "You would do that?" "Of course," Timmy said. "Let's put the moon back where it belongs." With that, the three of them climbed the silver tree. The moon pixie sprinkled some of the silver dust, and as they climbed higher, the tree seemed to grow taller, reaching up towards the sky. When they reached the top, they could see the moon, large and close, hanging low in the sky. It was dull, with smudges all over it. Timmy, Molly, and the moon pixie got to work. They polished and buffed the moon until it gleamed brighter than ever before. When they were finished, the moon pixie waved her tiny hand, and the moon floated back into its place in the night sky, shining down on the town like a beacon. "Thank you," the moon pixie said, her wings fluttering happily. "Now the moon can shine for everyone again." Timmy and Molly smiled up at the moon, proud of their work. "We should get back home," Timmy said, as he noticed the night was growing late. The moon pixie sprinkled a bit more of her silver dust, and before they knew it, Timmy and Molly were back in their beds, cozy under their blankets, with the moon shining brightly through their window. The next morning, the town was abuzz once more, but this time with happiness. The moon was back, and everyone was in high spirits. The baker's bread was perfect, the wolves sang their songs, and Timmy and Molly had a secret that only they and the moon pixie knew. And from that night on, the moon never missed a night of shining brightly over the little town, because now, it had two new friends to help keep it sparkling. And so, the curious case of the missing moon was solved, and the town was peaceful once more. The end.